The Nephilim are a group of beings mentioned in the Bible, specifically in the book of Genesis. The term, Nephilim, comes from the Hebrew word, nephiyl, which means fallen ones, or those who fall. The Nephilim are first mentioned in Genesis chapter 6 verse 4, which says, "The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bore children to them." Nephilim were the offspring of the sons of God, and the daughters of men. The sons of God are thought to be angels, and the daughters of men are human women. The Nephilim were a race of half-human, half-angelic beings who were known for their great strength and size. They were said to be giants, and some speculate that they may have been responsible for building of megalithic structures found all over the world. In the Bible, the Nephilim are mentioned only briefly, but their impact on the world is said to have been significant. While the Bible offers limited information, there are a number of ancient texts and traditions that shed additional light on the subject. One of the most important sources of information on the Nephilim outside of the Bible is the Book of Enoch. Book of Enoch is a collection of Jewish apocryphal writings that dates back to the 2nd century BCE. The Book of Enoch offers a detailed account of the origin and nature of the Nephilim, as well as their role in the world. According to the Book of Enoch, the Nephilim were the offspring of the sons of God, and the daughters of men, just as Genesis chapter 6 verse 4 suggests. However, the book goes into greater detail about the identity of the sons of God, describing them as a group of fallen angels who rebelled against God, and came to earth to take human wives. The Book of Enoch also describes the Nephilim as being incredibly powerful and violent. They wreaked havoc on the earth, causing widespread destruction. The text suggests that the Nephilim were responsible for teaching humans about things like weapons, magic, and the arts of war. This further contributed to their reputation as dangerous and corrupting influences. In addition to the Book of Enoch, there are other ancient texts that mention the Nephilim. This included the Dead Sea Scrolls and the writings of the ancient historian Josephus. The Dead Sea Scrolls are a collection of Jewish texts that were discovered in the 1940s and 1950s in the vicinity of the Dead Sea. Among these texts are several that mention the Nephilim, including the Book of Giants and the War Scroll. The Book of Giants is a fragmentary text that tells the story of the Nephilim and their interaction with humans. The text describes the Nephilim as being incredibly tall and powerful, and as possessing great knowledge and wisdom. It also suggests that the Nephilim were punished by God for their disobedience, and were eventually destroyed in the Great Flood. The War Scroll, on the other hand, describes a battle between the sons of light and the sons of darkness. It suggests that the battle ultimately resulted in the triumph of the sons of light and the destruction of the sons of darkness, the Nephilim. In addition to the Dead Sea Scrolls, the ancient historian Josephus also mentions the Nephilim in his writings. Josephus was a Jewish historian who lived in the 1st century CE. In his Antiquities of the Jews, Josephus describes the Nephilim as being unlike any other men, and also suggests that they were known for their great size and strength. He also describes them as being violent and savage, suggesting that they may have been responsible for the spread of evil and corruption in the world before the flood. The Nephilim in the Dead Sea Scrolls and the writings of Josephus simply provides additional context and detail about these enigmatic beings. Despite the wealth of information available about the Nephilim, there is much that remains unknown and uncertain about these mysterious beings. Their true origins, nature, and impact on the world continue to be the subject of debate and speculation up to this day. Nevertheless, the narrative of the Nephilim remains an intriguing and fascinating aspect of ancient legend and biblical history. Thank you for watching and listening. Please like, share and subscribe to Grace to Prophecy.